Hey everybody, it's Eric the Horror Man, and welcome to day 2 for my 31 Days of Horror. Today I'll be bringing the movie from 1981, put up by Scream Factory, and that's The Funhouse. This movie was actually not bad. It was very interesting, directed by Tobe Hooper, the same guy who directed the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. The Funhouse is about where teens decided to go to a carnival, and while they're there at the carnival, they figured, why not have a good idea? Why not spend the night in the funhouse, see what that's like? But they decided to stay inside the funhouse, stay there for the night. But it turns out that inside that funhouse, there's something alive in that funhouse. That they're being terrorized by something that's not human, that wears a Frankenstein mask. So the music to the film was actually good, and I thought this movie was actually not bad. Even though it was done by Tobe Hooper, who did both Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. The Funhouse is a classic 80s movie, definitely a very fun one to watch. For special features, there's an audio commentary with the director, Tobe Hooper, moderated by filmmaker Tim Sullivan, interview with executive producer Mark L. Lester and composer John Buell, audio interview with actor William Finley, theatrical trailer, TV spots, and more. So, there is nudity in this movie, so if you ever seen this movie, The Funhouse, you know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, so there is nudity in this movie, but this movie is actually a fun. I mean, who would ever want to spend a night inside a funhouse just to see what it's like? I mean, would any of you guys like to spend a night inside a funhouse, especially having all those mannequins and figures staring at you? I would probably end up saying no on that one, but would I like to go inside a funhouse just to enjoy the ride? Yeah, I would, but the funhouse is just so much fun. Not really too bad of a movie. I mean, the movie might drag for a little bit, but when it gets interesting, when the kids decide to spend a night inside the funhouse, that's when things get really interesting. So, The Funhouse from 1981. For a rating, I would give this a 7 out of 10. Because I thought this movie was actually very interesting when I saw it for the first time. When I read the information about teens spending the night inside a funhouse being terrorized by something that wears a Frankenstein mask. So I figured, why not check it out? As soon as I watched it, I thought it was not bad. So, The Funhouse from 1981. Very fun movie. Alright guys, so that's it for my second review for my 31 Days of Horror. And stay tuned for day 3. So, again, like and subscribe to your channel. If you've seen the movie, please let me know in the comments down below of what you think of this video and the movie. And stay tuned for my 31 Days of Horror. Later.